Let us continue. In evolution of an atom, the second person was Sir J.J. Thomson, and we will move on in the world of work done by J.J. Thomson. Sir J.J. Thomson compared an atom to a watermelon. According to him, an atom is like a watermelon. An atom has positively charged particles like that, the red part of watermelon. The negatively charged particles are like the embedded seeds. Embedded means to fix firmly in surrounding mass. Here, according to J.J. Thomson, the electrons are fixed firmly on an atom just like the seeds of watermelons. So, according to him, positive charge is like the red edible part of watermelon and the negative charge is like the black seeds. Is it clear to you? According to Thomson, an atom is electrically neutral because the number of positive and negative charges are equal. Let us take an example. Suppose there are 6 positive charges in an atom. Then according to Thomson, there will be 6 negative charges. So plus 6 and minus 6 is equal to 0. Means atom as a whole is neutral. Number of positive and negative charges are equal, so an atom is electrically neutral. So the first person who told us that number of positive and negative charges are equal is none other than Sir J.J. Thomson. The scientist J.J. Thomson demonstrated experimentally that the negatively charged particles inside an atom have a mass 1800 times less than a hydrogen atom. Later, these particles were named as electron. Common substances are usually electrically neutral. As we have discussed in previous slide, atom is electrically neutral because positive charged particles are always equal to negatively charged particles. Thomson's plum pudding model of an atom. The plum pudding model of an atom put forth by Johnson in the year 1904 is the first model of atomic structure. According to this model, the positive charge is distributed throughout the atom and the negatively charged electrons are embedded in it. The distributed positive charge is balanced by the negative charge on the electrons. Therefore, the atom becomes electrically neutral. Here is the diagram which shows that there is a positively charged pudding and plums or the raisins dropped into it symbolizes negative charge. Plum pudding or plum cake is a sweet dish prepared during Christmas, and in olden times this dish was made in western countries by adding pieces of dried fruit called plum. Nowadays dates or raisins are also used. So the electrons are embedded in the pool of positive charge. This was the model suggested by Sir J.J. Thomson. Let us see what Ernest Rutherford did. In the year 1911, a Danish physicist Ernest Rutherford performed a gold foil experiment, a very famous experiment in the discovery of an atom. He has taken a source of alpha rays. Alpha rays are the beam of positively charged particles. In front of this source, a thin gold foil is kept. What is gold foil? Gold foil is nothing but a thin sheet made of gold. Then the gold foil is surrounded with the help of a screen to detect the alpha rays. When the beam of alpha ray starts, the first beam will pass through gold sheet. So let us understand the reason behind this. Just imagine if you are standing near the fence and you are standing near the fence and you are asked to throw a stone towards the fence. The stone will pass through the fence. Why did this happen? Because there is a lot of empty space between two planks of the fence. Hence the stone passes through the fence. Similarly, in gold atom there is a lot of empty space from where the alpha ray passes. Second ray hits the gold sheet and it turns back. Now let us understand the reason behind this. If you throw a stone towards the fence, now the second stone will hit the fence and turns back. Why does this happen? Because the stone hits the plank and the plank does not allow the stone to pass through it. Similarly, in gold atoms there is something which is not allowing the alpha rays to pass through it, and there must be positively charged part which is not allowing that positively charged rays to pass through it. Means positively charged part will repel the positively charged beam of alpha rays, and that's why the rays bounce back. This is the Rutherford's gold foil experiment, which is given on page number 30 of science textbook. We have just now discussed alpha rays, which are positively charged particles. They are emitted from the radiation source. There is a fluorescent screen to detect the alpha rays, and gold foil is kept in such a way that from alpha particle emitter the alpha rays will pass through it or hit towards it. The large number of alpha particles that went straight through the foil indicates that there was no obstacle in their path. It meant that there must be mainly an empty space inside the atoms in the solid gold foil. The small number of alpha particles that get deflected through a small or big angle must have faced obstacle in their path. See, when you throw a stone through the fence, the stone will directly cross the fence and it will fall on the other side of the fence because there is no obstacle in the way of the in its way. Means there is empty space between the two planks and the stone passes easily through that empty space. Similarly, few majority of the rays easily pass through the empty space and they hit the fluorescent screen. But few alpha rays, they get deflected through a small or big angle and they must have faced some obstacle in their path. It meant that the positively charged and heavy part causing obstruction would be in the center of the atom. And from this, Rutherford put forth a nuclear model for atom as like this. So according to him, in the center of an atom, there must be a obstacle which is not allowing alpha rays to pass through it, and that's why they get reflected or bounce back. Alpha rays are positively charged and the positively charged center must be there. That's why positive positive repulsion took place and the rays are getting bounce are getting they are getting they are bouncing back, they turn back. So these are the postulates given by Ernest Rutherford. There is a positively charged nucleus at the center of an atom. Almost the entire mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. Negatively charged particles called electrons revolve around the nucleus. The total negative charge on the electron is equal to total positive charge on the nucleus. As the opposite charges are balanced, the atom is electrically neutral. There is an empty space between the revolving electron and the atomic nucleus. So these are the postulates given by Ernest Rutherford regarding the structure of an atom. Positively charged nucleus must be there in the center. The electrons are revolving around the nucleus. Then there must be empty space between the revolving electron and the atomic nucleus. Nucleus is positively charged, electrons are negatively charged, and these two charges are balanced and therefore the atom is electrically neutral. This is the structure of an atom suggested by Rutherford. Nucleus is in the center. Whole mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. Electrons are revolving around the nucleus. Helium atom, it has two protons and there must be two electrons. Positive charge possessed by proton is balanced by negative charge possessed by electron and therefore atom becomes electrically neutral. Hydrogen atom has only one proton, therefore it must contain only one electron. So total net charge on an atom becomes 0 and therefore atom is electrically neutral. Negatively charged electron, its mass is negligible, and positively charged protons, it has mass 1 unit. J.J. Thomson discovered electron and Goldstein discovered protons, and the neutron is discovered by Chadwick, and neutrons carry no charge. Let us revise again. Negative charge is possessed by electron, positive charge is possessed by proton, and neutrons, they carry no charge. So we have discussed work done by J.J. Thomson and Ernest Rutherford. We will discuss few questions in next video.